From the face of football to being a felon, being a millionaire to having $7, Ronaldinho's life had extreme highs and lows. Today, we will look at the untold story of Ronaldinho. His father, though he made barely enough money, encouraged his sons Roberto and Ronaldinho to play football. He could not even afford to buy shoes for Ronaldinho and told him that it was better to practice barefooted. Ronaldinho and his brother both wanted to become professional footballers. Thus, they started to put in extra hours of practice along with their dad. Roberto helped his little brother a lot during the training sessions. It was not a long time before their hard work paid off when Grêmio offered Roberto a deal. They were so impressed by Roberto's skills that they gave him a signing bonus along with a suburban house. Soon after, the family's life is turned. Their father died due to a heart attack. Ronaldinho was only 8 by then. In the absence of his father, young Ronaldinho became even more sincere to the game. He also started to play alongside his brother. He was the youngest in the team, but with his incredible dribbling skills left everyone in awe. In another unfortunate event, Ronaldinho's brother Roberto had a knee injury. It ruined his career. He was disappointed, but as his younger brother was still playing, he decided to become his manager. He made sure that Ronaldinho stayed on the path to achieve everything which his dad had envisioned, and unfortunately, he was unable to. In a match, Ronaldinho led Grêmio's junior team to a 23-0 victory. All 23 of those goals were made by Ronaldinho. Due to his exceptional game, in 1998, Grêmio's senior squad signed Ronaldinho. He had officially become a professional player. It was not long before he played for Brazil in the Confederations Cup. Ronaldinho was also awarded the best player of the tournament. As his career progressed and the crowd cheered for him, he started to miss his father. All that Ronaldinho had achieved was only because of him. In 2001, PSG made a $5 million deal with Ronaldinho. From there, his career started to tumble. With all the fame and money and his dad's absence, he became addicted to drinking and partying. He started to miss practices, and then there came a time when Ronaldinho only showed up on game days. Due to his attitude in 2003, his club decided to let him go. But as he had become a star footballer, numerous clubs were up to have him. Ronaldinho went to Barcelona. During this time, he went on to break records. He even earned the FIFA Player of the Year award twice and a golden ball. His aura was such that his Nike commercial became the first video on YouTube. With his career reaching new heights, his addiction had also become worse. He would drink all day long. When Barcelona found out about it, they were concerned. By then, Messi had also been signed by Barcelona. Knowing Messi had potential, Ronaldinho made him feel at home. He even passed Messi his own jersey number. Ronaldinho often came to practice drunk, and his club did not want Messi to become such a person. In 2008, Barcelona decided against signing Ronaldinho. It broke his heart. Although his drinking habits were well known by then, due to Ronaldinho's status and undeniable talent, Milan still gave him a chance. Over the next few years, Ronaldinho bounced from team to team, and by 2015, he was out of football. Even though his career got to a halt, he did not stop partying. Things only got worse from there. He was involved in sketchy business, and eventually the court stepped in. When he was sued, it came to light that Ronaldinho had unpaid debts of over $1 million, and he was nearly bankrupt. Ronaldinho had gone from having $90 million to his name to having only $7 in his bank account. All of his properties were seized. He was even classified as a flight risk, and his passport was taken away. Soon, he made another grave mistake. As Ronaldinho wanted to travel from Brazil to Paraguay for a charity event, he made a fake passport, as he did not have a Brazilian passport. He was arrested in Paraguay and was questioned by law enforcement for over 7 hours. Ronaldinho was behind bars and faced 5 years of jail time. He spent his 40th birthday in a prison cell. After about 32 days in prison, a judge granted Ronaldinho a second chance on conditions of $1 million and house arrest. Or else, he had to face 5 years in prison. Ronaldinho agreed, as he had no other choice. Although he was in debt of almost $2 million, staying in prison turned out to be a wake-up call. It seemed to be a blessing in disguise, as Ronaldinho had vowed to turn his life around. Once he was out of prison, he became a savvy businessman, and over the next 4 months he became a football promoter, opened up a rap studio, but the best of all, he went completely sober. He also launched his own brand of organic gin. The old football legend started to get featured in commercials as well. Ronaldinho got an executive video game deal. It even allowed him to create his own team in FIFA 21. Ronaldinho went from stepping out of prison with just $7 to his name to becoming a millionaire again in the span of 4 months. The best of all was that Ronaldinho began production on his own movie, and during the process, he found his life's calling. Ronaldinho looked back on his life and realized he was never chasing the right goal, and for the first time in his 40 years, he was able to admit it was a difficult stage and was coming to an end. A difficult stage is coming to an end. Thank God. I have no words to thank you all for the care and support I have received. His pursuit of happiness was what led to the title of his movie, Ronaldinho, the happiest man in the world.